The Motorola Edge 20 Pro is the top of the line smartphone from Motorola this year so far, and it boasts of some impressive specifications. It has an OLED display with a 144Hz refresh rate and a Snapdragon 870 SoC. Its aggressive price puts it up against smartphones such as the OnePlus 9R and the Realme GT 5G. And in this video, I'm going to tell you if the Edge 20 Pro is capable of standing up against the competition. Hello everyone, I'm Aditya, you're watching Gadgets 360 and this is the full review of the Motorola Edge 20 Pro. Let's begin. So let's start with its design first. The Motorola Edge 20 Pro comes in midnight sky and iridescent cloud color options, and we had a midnight sky unit. It definitely looks premium. It has a reflective matte back panel that creates a cool effect when light falls on it. The back is curved along the sides and its sleek design makes this phone comfortable to hold. The Edge 20 Pro has an aluminum frame, but there is a resin coating that does not feel as premium. On the front, you get a big 6.7-inch display with a camera hole in the top center. The camera module at the back sticks out, but not as much as the one on the Motorola Edge 20. It has a bright display with good viewing angles and a 144Hz refresh rate, which is among the highest you'll find at this price point. This display is great to consume content on. Motorola has set the refresh rate to auto by default, but you can manually set it to either 60Hz or 144Hz. Further, the Motorola Edge 20 Pro has IP52 rating for dust and water resistance. The fingerprint scanner is on the power button to the right, whereas the left only has the dedicated Google Assistant button. It is also worth noting that the Edge 20 Pro does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack. The Edge 20 Pro has a 108MP primary camera, a 16MP ultra wide angle camera, and an 8MP camera with a 5x telephoto lens, and up to 50x digital zoom. For selfies, it offers a 32MP front camera. The phone is quick to detect scenes and even suggests different shooting modes based on composition and subject. It can lock focus quickly and capture decent shots in daylight. I took a few photos with a 5x telephoto camera and found the output to be adequate. If you're not steady, you are going to get blur in the output. Framing shots at higher zoom levels was not all that easy. At 50x digital zoom, even a slight movement will cause a blurry shot, and you're better off with a tripod. The Edge 20 Pro can take good close-up shots as well as portrait shots. Low-light photos did not have the best details. Night mode helps improve quality, but photos could have been better. Selfies shot in daylight and low light turned out pretty well. In terms of video recording, the Edge 20 Pro manages to stabilize daylight footage, but video captured in low light had a noticeable shimmer. The phone also has a dual capture mode, so you can use the selfie camera along with the back camera, or any two cameras at the back to record simultaneously. For those looking for performance, the Edge 20 Pro is right up your alley. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 SoC is powerful enough to run almost anything you throw at it without any hiccups. It has 8GB of RAM, so multitasking won't be an issue. I could run multiple apps and switch between them easily. While testing, I played Battlegrounds Mobile India and I did not face any issues. The phone did not warm up or show any signs of slowing down and maintained a steady frame rate. Besides this, its fingerprint scanner is quick to unlock the device, and the software experience is clean and relatively free from bloat. This phone runs on Android 11. You also get a promise of 2 years of Android software updates. Like with every Motorola smartphone, you get traditional motor gestures as well. You can tap and hold with 3 fingers to take a screenshot or do a double chop gesture to turn on the flashlight. Last, let's talk about its battery life. I used this smartphone for about a day and a half and I didn't need to charge it. The 4500mAh battery offered good battery life, and the 30-watt charger topped it up quickly. In our HD video loop test, the phone managed to run for 15 hours and 2 minutes, which is slightly lower than the OnePlus 9R's battery test result. For charging, it takes about 30 minutes to get from 0 to 58% and over an hour to 93%. So should you buy the Motorola Edge 20 Pro? Well, it is indeed a high-end smartphone. It offers good looks, great hardware, and a bloatware-free software experience. Its camera performance might not be the best when compared to some of the competition, but overall, the Motorola Edge 20 Pro will appeal to purists. And that was my review of the Motorola Edge 20 Pro. If you want to know more, a link to the detailed review on Gadgets 360 is in the description down below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to Gadgets360.com.